Podcast hosts Gabe and Leo discuss topics that directly and indirectly affect the LGBTQ+ community. Their generation gap has them seeing the world through very different points of view. They fight, they argue, they laugh, and they get off topic. But they make sense. Most of the time. Are you ready for this episode of Let's Talk Trans? Well, let's get started.
Hey, you know what? This is Gabriel from Let's Talk Trans, and this is 2 nights in a row that we've done this. It's unprecedented. I mean, literally, we're going like 2 nights in a row after going 4 months with absolutely nothing. Was that the sound of your nose that I just heard?
Oh, that was my eye.
It's your eye. I have Kai in the studio with me, and like I talked about this last night, that Kai had gotten sick, and we weren't doing episodes for a while because we were focusing on her health. But as you can tell by the laughter, and she might even snort. There it goes. That's all it takes. She is, she's back in rare form, and she came into the studio after work tonight to kind of share things with us, talk about the top surgery that's tomorrow, and about how she is feeling. So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good, actually. I feel much better after the whole incident.
So, I mean, like, a lot of people don't know what exactly happened.
From the December incident?
From the December incident, yeah.
Ooh, that's a long story.
Oh, well, cut it down, make it short.
We found out that I had a kidney infection, and I was found unresponsive in my room. And I had to be in the hospital for about a week or two. And we found out that I also had like kidney issues further into it. But right now I'm feeling much better.
That's about as short as it gets, right? I was like, what, 5 months of 5 months of medical history just crammed into like 10 seconds. So, but you are feeling better, and we are thankful that you're feeling better. So that's the other thing I gotta ask is, tell me about football.
Did you tell them that's part?
Sorta. No, not really.
Yeah, I'm part of a football team now. Yay!
But this is not just like this is not like goof around type football. This is, some of these boys are pretty big. These are 300+ pound walls of humanity. I only know that because I was slammed into one.
And I'm like 165.
Yeah, you're like 165, and you're like 5'1".
Yeah.
And you are on a team full of guys, some of which who are towering out at 6'5", 6'4", and again, you know, we have one lineman who is 300+ pounds. I mean, that's a big boy.
Yeah, and I've known him from high school.
Yeah. What made you decide that this was an avenue of health you wanted to do?
Well, since I was in high school, I was part of the cheer team, and I missed being part of
Okay, hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. Cheer.
Cheer.
Not football. Cheer is non-contact, last I checked. There's no pads involved in cheer, right?
No, there is no pads,
okay.
But there's kind of some dangerous stuff that we do, but not as much as football.
Okay.
But I just mostly missed about being part of a team, and when I found out about this football team, I wanted to be part of it because it seemed like fun, and I always wanted to actually be a football player when I was little. But
I'm finding she's a teenager. She's an adult now. I'm just finding out this now.
Yes.
There's a lack of communication in this household.
Sorry.
So if you could, I mean, take an opportunity to let's say plug the guys, plug this football team. What is their name?
The Wilkes-Barre Warriors.
And are these guys professional, semi-professional?
Semi-professional.
Okay. And how are they doing this year?
They're actually doing really well. And
Really?
I'm actually surprised because they
Struggled a little bit last
They
year?
struggled a little bit last year, and now they're actually doing really well. They're focusing on being actually like a family and a team.
Okay. New coaching staff?
New coaching staff. I love the coaching.
Yeah. So I know that the a coach from this year was a player last year.
Yes.
And I know, like I said, there's new ownership, and a lot of the new owners are also players. You think that plays a factor? Yeah? You don't think that...
I think it actually pretty much helps that some of the football players are the owners.
So then, yes, it's
it
a contributing
helps a lot,
factor.
yeah.
Okay. Anything you like? I mean, like, anything you like particularly about, again, being... Let me put it this way. I'm not going to be misogynistic. I'm not trying to be anti-feminist or anti-women in guy sports or any of that stuff. What is it like to be, I'm going to say, a short female in a male-dominated sport? I
love it.
You love it?
I love it.
You don't worry about getting hurt?
No.
I worry about her getting hurt. I'm not even going to lie. Is that because of the pads, or is it because you've seen these guys get knocked around a couple times, so you don't think it's that bad? You've seen them knocked around and get up, and you're like, I could do that. Or is it because there's like this the band of brothers mentality, and you feel like if anybody were to ever fuss with you, they're gonna rue the day?
Mostly,
they're gonna rue the day.
Mostly, yeah, the third one. Like they see me as like, yeah, they see me like as a little sister.
Yeah,
so
5'1", everybody's a little sister.
If they see me get pushed down, they would probably attack the player.
Well, that's there's some unsportsmanlike conduct flags.
Ugh, so many flags.
So, you said they're doing really well.
Yes.
How really well? 3-1, 5-0, 4-6, 3-11.
5-0.
5-0. Okay, 5-0. All right, so they're undefeated.
Yes.
That's awesome. And you're what's your position?
I'm a kicker.
You're a kicker.
Yes.
Cheerleader turned kicker. Okay. That thumping you're hearing is our dog making sure that he participates in tonight's podcast.
Thanks, Thanos.
Yes, thank you, dude.
Appreciate it.
All right, so, and your doctor approves of this, I assume.
Yes.
Because it's healthy, right?
Yes. Exercise.
Exercise, right.
Get the abs in.
Okay, so, now we'll go on to the meat of the topic for tonight. Tonight's major meat.
Yes,
that sounds so wrong.
The major topic.
The major topic
podcast.
of tonight. Dun dun dun. In less than 12 hours, actually 10 hours at this point.
Yeah.
You will be taking me, and we will be going to my top surgery.
I can't wait until the end of it when I drive you home and you're so medicated. I can't wait.
Hi, out the window.
Hey, let's not talk about my surgery, okay? It was fine.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Till I said hi to someone out the window with the windows closed.
So it is top surgery. And have you looked into top surgery? Have you any concept of what is going to happen?
Nope.
Nope. You see the look on her face, like everything just kind of went, oh crap.
Well, I kind of know what it's gonna look like once it's done.
I don't know what it's gonna look like. Am I two little smiley faces?
You're gonna look like you have a minion smiley face.
Really?
On both sides.
On both sides.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
great.
just not yellow.
It might be yellow from the
and the goggles.
The goggles. Oh yes. If somebody tattoos a minion on my chest, I'm gonna have issues. So,
you and your silly.
So we're gonna go into the hospital at like dark 30 tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. The procedure itself will take about 2 hours. Recovery time is anywhere between an hour and 3. So we can be sitting at this hospital for anywhere from 3 to 5 hours.
I'm gonna be so bored.
Take stuff to do. So, in that time frame, for people who don't get the concept, top surgery, they are going to remove both of my boobsicles, my tatas. They're going to be stretching some of that skin down, and they're going to
mostly take the fat out of it too.
Yes, I'm going to get my little side boobies here gone. There's little thingies on the side. And sometimes it's the only way to lose weight is to just have stuff, almost said a nasty word. But the other thing is then they're going to be graphing my tidbit nipplies back into place. Which was something that we talked about because I had watched a video where someone had had a graft, and one of the tidbit nipplies did not take. And they were literally left permanently blinking, for lack of a better term. Like, one nipple had not grafted, and the other one had, so we had one graft nipple on, and the other one, there was no nipple. I'm not 100% sure that I could go shirtless with just one.
We can draw one on.
I'm not drawing one on. Think anybody would tattoo one on?
If we go to my tattoo place, maybe.
I'm not going to your tattoo place. Oh, wait, we have the same tattoo place.
Yeah, we have the same one.
Yeah, I do. My tattoo place.
I didn't know if we were allowed to say the brand.
No, we don't say brand. We try to steer clear of marketing for other people without their consent, because they may not approve of us marketing for them. Just in the line of talk that we do.
I just sniffed your mic. I'm so sorry.
What did it smell like?
Smells like metal.
Nothing gets past her. She works in an ice creamery for the record, so it's not like she's like off a rocker on anything. So, do you have any like anxiety when it comes to tomorrow?
100%.
What are you afraid of?
That
Ignore them.
that it's. I feel like something's gonna go wrong with like the surgery itself, and then you're gonna have to like stay overnight.
Okay. So a complication from the surgery.
I had a nightmare actually last night about it.
Really?
Yes, but it wasn't what I was expecting.
Did I come out looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You came out looking like a full man, no scars, no nothing.
How is that a nightmare?
Because you didn't look like my father.
Kai, I'm your father.
No.
These are not the dogs you're looking for. Oh, I tell you, completely, totally off topic. You missed it last night.
Oh no.
Leo and I went on a brush fire call with the fire department.
Yeah, I heard.
No. Leo had to blast Pirates of the Caribbean. The entire ride to the scene. The entire ride to the scene. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Without me.
Without you.
Dang. I was at class.
Yep.
Artemis, can you not? Okay.
Artemis, get down.
Artemis, they can hear you.
Yes, that heavy breathing into the mic is not Kai. It's actually the dog. I'm sorry. This is going to sound horrible, but my eyes are like all itchy all of a sudden. I have no idea why.
You've been itching for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I have no idea what's causing that. At least I don't play with the sound effects, though.
Anyway.
Okay. So, you're kind of in the same boat that I am when it comes to the anxiety. Like, my anxiety pegged about 2 hours ago. Mm-hmm. When all the what if started happening. What if a nipple falls off? What if something goes wrong with anesthesia and I go under, but then when I wake up, both of my are still there. And they don't do the surgery.
I don't know how I'm going to break the news to you.
Right?
I'm going to look at you and be like, you still got them.
They're still there. I hate to disappoint you, but...
Sorry, no shirtless
beach. No beach, no beach body. Like those are the phobias that I'm having. Not whether we'll get there or not, or I don't think there'll be any complications from the surgery. But those are like I said, I'm going to wake up and everything will be for naught. Or, again, I sneeze and a nipple pops off. You said a mental picture alone for that one?
I am. I'm actually picturing it right now
right?
as you're talking about it.
It's just like, it sounds horrible, but like mental picture is a pepperoni falling off.
The one...
Pepperoni pop.
Oh my goodness. The one, I'm mostly scared of, I don't think it's ever really going to happen. It's actually very rare for it to happen, but, the D word.
The D word?
The D word.
I don't have a DNR, so you don't have to worry about that.
No, it's D-A.
That's D-E, knucklehead.
D-E-A-T-H word.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because it's actually very rare for it to happen.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, the only way that's going to happen, the only way that I'm going to succumb to the surgery, we'll call it that. Mm-hmm. Okay, this surgery is not going in and doing anything internally.
Yeah.
Okay, so if that happens, the only way it's going to happen is if I bleed out.
Don't make me have a nightmare again.
I'm just saying, and I clot very well.
Yeah, you do.
The saving grace of being on testosterone, whether most people realize this or not, is the blood tends to thicken up a little bit.
Manly thickens.
Not horribly, but it does thicken up. And so, therefore, I clot relatively quickly. Which, this is going to sound weird, but that actually means that I heal a little bit better than most people. It's a weird thing, but it's true. Think of how many cuts and bruises and goofy stuff that has happened and how many scars I actually have. Right?
I kind of have the same thing, but it's attacking my liver.
Well, okay, so your immune system works a little differently than mine.
Why does our immune system act differently?
We're superhumans. Shh, don't tell anybody.
But we're very sick.
I saw this freaking awesome car commercial thing on TikTok.
We're getting off topic.
Yeah, well, I do that a lot. But you have to hear this, right?
Okay.
The guy gets pulled over,
Uh-huh.
and he looks at the cop, and the cop's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And he goes, "You were bored." The cop leans in the window and goes, "No, I want to talk to you about your car insurance."
Oh my god, no.
Or, what was it? Not car insurance, the,
Something about your car. My foot's asleep.
that warranty thing.
This
I'm calling you about your car warranty.
Car's extended warranty.
Your car's extended warranty.
My
And I died. What's wrong?
My leg's asleep.
Your leg's asleep. I trust me, it's still there. Okay. What else do we want to... Oh. So, how much have you been following the news?
Nope, not at all. I don't listen to the news.
So, there's a couple things that are going on in the world. Here in the United States, of course,
Of course.
because we are really, really, I don't want to say, we're like wound a little too tight here in this country right now.
We're a little...
It's not even that. It's not even that. The stress, for some bizarre reason, whatever stresses this country's under. We've got governors attacking Disney World.
For what?
Oh, because he's mad because they're pro-LGBTQ. We've got abortion bans, we've got LGBTQ bans, we've got transition bans, and then we've got these people.
What was the one that you showed me about Bud Light?
That's the whole thing now, where because Bud Light is promoting LGBTQ.
Yeah.
And that people are now
getting mad about it.
They're getting mad. They're trying to boycott it, but what they're doing is they're buying Bud Light to destroy it. Like, Bud Light doesn't care. You already spent your money.
You're buying it for just to destroy it.
The one that I got was the one that killed me was the guy was like anti-Bud Light. He's like, I'm gonna Bud Light. I'm just only gonna drink Jack Daniels. Well, guess what? Jack Daniels came out LGBTQ support a couple of years ago. That one backfired.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. And the thing of it is like I said, there's all this out there, and now on top of it, within the last couple of days, I want to say in the last 3 days, there's been 3 shootings of children. And I'm not just talking not like, this is going to sound horrible, I'm not talking about like mass shootings. We're having those too. But was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or the day before. I'm going to get them mixed up because there's just 3 of them. I can't keep which one's straight. But one day it was people pulling into the wrong driveway, and the guy came out of his house and shot them. They were in the wrong driveway. They got lost in the country. And the guy shot them. Another time, it was a young man coming to the door to pick up his siblings, and a guy shot him. And today, it was another one. I think a kid crossed the street or went into somebody's yard. And the homeowner shot them.
What is with people now?
Like, this is ridiculous. And again, I'm here. There's some people who are going, oh, you know, it's that older generation and lead poisoning, and they're finally losing their minds and what have you. But the fact of the matter is that here in America, we are wound really freaking tight. Like, this country, and we always say that we're not going to talk, you know, mass politics in here. We're not going to get, and I'm not. But the thing of it is this country is, we've reached that. I think we've reached that boiling point. We've really reached the boiling point here. I truly, truly worry about the world that you are inheriting, the world that Leo's inheriting, because this is what you're facing.
I'm scared now to walk out of the house. I'm scared now to go to freaking school.
Why are you afraid to go to school? As long as you don't pull in the wrong driveway, you'd be fine.
Oh, great.
Think about it. Like Leo and I, we went on that fire call last night.
Yeah.
Right? When we were done at that call, we had to turn around in a driveway. I had to decide which driveway I was willing to risk turning my car around in. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't have to think that.
We shouldn't be thinking that at all.
You know, it's like,
and that's worrying me for this country right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
If we're crossing a line here, I think we're getting to that line.
You know, I'm a history teacher, and
every freaking day it's something about history. When I come home from class.
But the thing of it is that every civilization has what they refer as a peak.
Yes.
So civilization builds, it peaks. Mm-hmm. Something horrible happens, it crashes.
Oh, 100%.
And we see generally the civilization doesn't just fall off. Mm. It like it's a mountain. It climbs, you peak, and then it slowly sits down. I truly
giving attitude.
Artemis doesn't like to talk of history. I truly think that America has gotten beyond our peak, and that our culture and our country is now on that downward slope. And whether we want to admit it or not.
Is that why you want to move to Ireland?
Is
there multiple reasons?
There's a lot of reasons, but Ireland is definitely on my list of...
Because you know how much I want to move to South Korea.
I'm telling you now, there's homes in Japan that are vacant. 8 million homes in Japan that you can buy literally from here.
Yeah.
I was looking at them the other day. I'm like, that's not a bad price. I could afford that.
Oh yeah, the prices down there are so amazing. That's why I want to go to South Korea, because their houses are beautiful.
Yeah. My issue is I don't speak the language. And I'm very neurotic about whether or not I would mess up someone's language, so I don't want to start a language and then I'm terrified.
Well, mostly what I found out a while ago when I got into K-pop is...
K-pop.
We're not going to get into that. Korean...
Not cake pop.
Korean, Japan, and Chinese, when they meet each other in either country, they talk through English to understand each other, because they don't know each other's languages, so they speak each other in English.
So, 3 different countries.
They speak English when they talk to each other.
Because that's a common language that they all speak.
Yeah, because they learn it. They all learn it in their high school years, because they know that at some point they're going to meet each other at some point in the future and have to talk in English.
Interesting. I wonder if they just assume, that part of that is because they're going to be exposed to Americans, and they know full well that, unfortunately, we're too ignorant to...
I think they know that.
I shouldn't say that. I'm going to lose so many listeners in the United States. They're like, Gabe says I'm ignorant. I'm turning it off. Hi, Leo.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, night. But no, I noticed that through a lot of K-pop videos and K-pop and K-dramas that they've been doing, and I decided to look it up one day, and that's what I found out. And I was like, this is interesting.
Interesting.
So if you ever just speak English in front of them, it would be amazing to learn the language, but if you can't, it's okay to speak to them in English and they'll understand you.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because, again, we'll see when retirement gets there. The world could be a much different place in 11 years when I can retire, so we'll see.
Artemis wants to go to bed.
Huh?
She's giving attitude.
The dog is constantly giving me attitude. It's past my bedtime. She knows it. Alright, so... K-pop. That was a new one. Wasn't expecting that.
Sorry. Didn't think you would ever have K-pop on this podcast, huh?
Well, but we've had listeners in South Korea before.
Had listeners in South Korea.
We have, and I have to tell you this one listener, and her name is Isabel.
Oh.
Absolutely adorable young lady. She reached out, asked us if we were doing a podcast anymore, and I told her how, the reason why we had stopped. And she asked me yesterday how you were doing. She's from Australia.
Oh.
And so I want to personally give a nice big shout out to Isabel from Australia, because we absolutely love having we love having listeners. It's cool to have people who follow and get interested and get curious and care about us as much as we care about them.
I appreciate her actually checking up on me. Wow. I don't
Right?
even know what to say. Thank you.
So yeah, so thank you for listening, Isabel, and we hope that you enjoy this episode of Let's Talk Trans, as well as all episodes of Let's Talk Trans.
Hopefully, I'll be in more podcasts.
Hopefully.
So hopefully I don't get busy, because I am actually getting a welding job soon. So
Yes, because you're gonna be off and weld and grow up and move out.
I'm gonna be a big girl.
I'm gonna be a big boy.
I'll be a big kid.
Yay, a big kid. That's definitely your father. I'm definitely a big kid.
Okay. You need to go to bed.
I do. All right, so because we do have surgery and I have to be up in 10 hours. All right, no, I have to be up in 7 hours.
You would be up in 7 hours, and I'll be up all night because I'm not a.
We are going to wrap this podcast up. Probably will not post podcast tomorrow night, considering. But
I will not let you do a podcast.
We'll see what
Sadly, I
happens.
will not let him do it because he needs his rest, and I have to take care of him the entire day. And he's going to be whining and whining and whining.
That's her nice way of saying that I'm going to be a grouchy, old, miserable man. On that note.
Yes.
On that note. We'll try to get another podcast in this weekend as soon as I am up and ready. So, wish me luck. We hope that you are safe. Always, always, always stay safe. Be proud of yourself. Be true to yourself. And don't endanger yourself.
Be happy of who you are.
Right?
And love you for you.
And as we love you for you.
Of course, we love everybody for being themselves. That's the important part of life. Loving yourself.
You're so cute when you talk like that. All right. Stay true to you. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye!
Hey, thank you for joining us on this episode of Let's Talk Trans. We hope you had fun. We know we did. If you like us and you want to hear more, follow us on Facebook. Subscribe on Spotify, YouTube, or Google Podcast, or wherever it is that you get your podcast from. Until next time, stay true to you.